Hello everyone. Good evening. Namaskar. Sorry for keeping you waiting for last couple of minutes, but we were facing some technical issue. Can everybody hear me now? Can you all hear me? Yes, please reply in the chat box. Audible, audible. Yes, yes, yes. So I think lot many people can hear me. Only a few are there who aren't able to hear me. Okay. All right. So let's proceed ahead because it must be like something at their end. So one or two guys are saying like, please speak in Hindi. So for your awareness, guys, this is an English session because last time we had it in Hindi. पिछली बार हमने वो हिंदी में किया था ये वर्कशॉप. इस बार ये इंग्लिश में है. तो प्लीज वेट कीजिए नेक्स्ट टाइम का. अगर आपको इंग्लिश समझ नहीं आती है, इफ यू कांट अंडरस्टैंड इंग्लिश, प्लीज वेट फॉर द नेक्स्ट टाइम. जस्ट वेट फॉर कपल ऑफ वीक्स. 2 वीक रुके और फिर नेक्स्ट टाइम आपका हिंदी में होगा. ओके. सो जिसको हिंदी समझ नहीं, सॉरी, इंग्लिश समझ नहीं आती है, वो ड्रॉप कर सकते हैं एंड दे कैन कम नेक्स्ट टाइम. अगली बार आ जाइए आप. ओके. जिसको समझ नहीं आता है, जिसको इंग्लिश समझ आता है वो रुके रहें. ओके. या आई विल यूज सिंपल इंग्लिश ओनली. सो अगर कुछ आपको नहीं समझ आ रहा है तो बता दीजिएगा, रिपीट कर दिया जाएगा. ओके. ऑल राइट. सो गाइज, वेलकम टू दिस 3 days वर्कशॉप. और ये जैसा मैं अभी बोल रहा हूँ कि ये 3 days वर्कशॉप है, आज कल और परसों. 3 दिन में ये कंप्लीट होगा. तो ये मत एक्सपेक्ट कीजिएगा कि सब कुछ आज ही हो जाएगा. कल के लिए भी कुछ है, परसों के लिए भी कुछ है. ओके. सो वी आर हेयर फ्रॉम लाइक 7 till 9. तो आप कोशिश कीजिए कि ये टाइम निकालें अपने लिए और ऐसी जगह बैठें जहां पर कोई भी दिक्कत ना हो. ओके. सो गाइस, प्लीज बी सीटेड इन अ प्लेस वेयर यू आर completely free of any disturbance. Okay. So where you can find some peace and you can take some notes. So be seated in a place which is quiet and maybe inside your house in some room where nobody disturbs you. Okay. All right. So can I know like from which all states or which all city people have joined here? Can you please just write down in the chat box, because this is the mode of communication between you and me. So I'll look into the chat box. Jammu, Punjab, Varanasi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Bihar, Hyderabad, Bhubaneswar, Maharashtra, Nagpur, Assam, Guwahati, Jammu, Patna, Noida, Delhi, Himachal, Surat, West Bengal, Punjab, Karnataka, Chennai, Assam, Vijaypur, Prayagraj, Jammu, West Bengal, Pune, Saharanpur, UP, Hubli, West Bengal, Noida, Telangana, Amritsar, Darjeeling, Vadodara, Kozhikode. Okay. All right. Almost all of India is covered and lot many other, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Kolkata, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra, Gorakhpur. All right. Fantastic. So we are covering almost all over India. So please bear me if somebody is not able to understand in English. So please join next time for Hindi. Okay. I understand. I know only these two languages, so can't do it in any other language. Okay. All right. So one more thing. What is your expectation of this workshop? What do you want me to cover here? Just write in 3-4 words, not too lengthy, just 3-4 words. What all do you want me to cover here? To become mentally fit, ideas to overcome depression, coming out of overthinking, fear, mental health improvement, mental peace, how to get rid of depression, need awareness, mentally strong and ideal, Want to get out of depression, mental fitness, reduce my anxiety, tackle OCD, positivity, overcome anxiety, overthinking, mental peace, social anxiety for work, depression, coming out of overthinking, ancient panic attack, mental health and anxiety, fear of death, no anger, procrastination, daydreaming, depressive, antidepressive, become mentally fit, want to quit antidepressive drug, healing from severe anxiety, get rid of medicine, stress, mental peace, fear of heart attack, stage fear, social phobia, sleeping disorder. All right. Okay. And some more still coming up. Okay. All right. Okay. So thank you very much for conveying this. And let me now move on to the PPT and hope you can see the shared screen now. All right. So let's start off. So first question is like, are you ready to transform yourself? Guys, see, it's all in your hands. We can just help you out, but it's in your hands how you want to come out of it. So if you are ready to transform yourself, ready to change yourself, then only somebody can help you. Otherwise, if you think if somebody else will come and he will do it for you, nobody can help you out in this one because this is related to your mind. And here we are not dealing with any medicines or any chemicals. It's about the natural methods, different techniques, which I'll be helping you out in. So using those, how you can come out of your mental health issues. So you need to understand first what exactly we are talking about, how you need to come out of it. So all those things we'll be talking about. Okay, so don't need to jump the guns because this is a 3 days workshop. I want to cover a lot many things so that you don't miss out on anything. So please don't think everything should be given in the first half an hour and you need to go somewhere or do something. So that then I think you are not there fully into this and you need to be like fully onto this workshop so that you can take care of your health. You need to have it as priority one. Otherwise, nobody will be able to help you out. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Ki be ready to transform yourself. Be ready to change yourself. Okay. Second thing is at what priority is your health today? What priority? Because see, there are a lot many things in our lives. We have our job, we have our money, we need to take care of the family, we need to be take caring of different relatives, friends, we need to talk to them or do lot many things like household work, watch TV. We don't need to be on the Facebook, on the social media. We need to pay the bills and all lot many work we have. But what is the current priority of your health? Because until you have it on top priority, nobody will be able to help you. So, what do you think? Number one, two, three, four, five, where do you rank currently? If you see your health, where do you rank currently in terms of health? How do you see your health? First, health is wealth. Number one, be true to yourself. 3 out of 5, job and family. And then I think you are saying health. Positive mind, 0 in 10. Bad condition, 3 out of 5. Health, 5 out of 10. Last, 2 out of 5. Always first, 3, 4. No interest in anything. Job, then no. Depression, always health first, 0 out of 10. Health. See, you are assessing yourself. It's nothing that you are telling me. These questions are for you yourself. Because until you understand where you are standing, you won't be able to move ahead. So please see for yourself, where am I today? So that's what I want you to know. Okay. So when you are here, just understand at what priority is your health. Okay. If you understand this, then please make sure from now on, you need to turn it around. You need to make it in the top 3 at least for next few weeks. मैं ये नहीं कह रहा कि do it for 6 months, do it for 12 months or 2 years or आने वाले lot many years. Do it just for few weeks at least. 4 हफ्ता 6 हफ्ता 8 weeks, do some weeks at least. Make it your priority in the at least in the top 3, because below that we keep on shuffling different things and every day things changes, and if it is lying below 3, then we never take care of those things. So if it is in the top 3, then only there are chances that you will be taking care of your health. So please, for next few weeks, try to bring it on top, because until you do that, nobody will be able to help you. Okay. So first, make it that it's in the top priority. Okay. So once you understand that now my health is in the top priority, now let's understand what agenda do we have for the workshop. Okay. So this workshop, as I said, it will be of 3 days: today, tomorrow, and day after. So day 1 we will be covering we will be doing the in-depth understanding of the problem area, because until you understand the problem clearly, because we don't need to know only the name of the problem we are suffering from, we need to know in actual what exactly is the problem which we are facing. So day 1 we will be doing in-depth understanding of our problem. Then day 2 will be coming on to the solutions or different techniques we need to use to understand, and then we will be implementing those techniques. Day 3 also will be doing some more techniques, some more solutions, so that we come out of those issues which we are facing. So those day 2 and day 3 will be for solutions. Today it is for the understanding the problem. But until you understand the problem in detail, in deep, you won't be able to take benefit of the solutions. That's why I'm taking this day 1 in understanding the problem itself. So please make sure you are fully focused and you are taking care of what we are telling today. Okay, so that you understand the solutions tomorrow and day after. Because until you do this, you won't be able to understand it tomorrow and day after. Okay. So please make sure you are sitting in a room where you are fully focused on this workshop. Okay. All right. So if you guys are ready for the day 1, so shall we start it off? Are you guys ready? Just type in ready in the chat box. If you guys are ready, just type in ready quickly, and then we will start it off. Ready, 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 ready. Please don't keep writing your problems or the comments, because we will be taking all the questions in the end. So please wait till then, because otherwise there are so many people, I won't be able to cover anything of the workshop which I want to tell. So let me cover my things first, and then at the end we will be taking all the questions. Okay, so don't worry, your questions will be answered. All right. Okay, let's proceed. If you guys are ready, fantastic. So, see, as you have said that you are here for different mental illnesses, to take care of your mental health. Somebody has told negative thoughts, somebody has said depression, somebody has said anxiety, fear, phobia, OCD, and multiple other things which you are actually are suffering from, and you want some solutions so that you can come out of those, or those could be beneficial for you in the coming weeks or months. Okay, so these things, when we talk about mental health and you are given a name or a title that you are suffering from, say, depression, you are suffering from anxiety, you are suffering from OCD. So from now on, what you need to do is forget about these names for some time. Forget about the names, what has been given or what you have been labeled as. Now we need to go a bit deeper into our problem to understand what exactly we are facing, what exactly is our problem. We need to look at it from a different lens. Because till now, what you have been doing is just you have been told by someone that this is the problem you have, and you are working on that, trying to take some medicine or trying to do something, but it is based on someone else's assessment. But can I ask you to make your own assessment of what problem do you have? Forget about the name. We will just talk about what exactly is happening to us. Okay. And those are actually told by like what we will start off from, like what symptoms do you see? Okay. Because see, if you want to find out certain solutions for your problem, then you need to go deeper. And to go deeper, you need to first understand the problem in totality. Until you understand the problem, you won't be able to find out any solutions. Or even if you find something, that won't be beneficial for you until you clearly understand what problem you are facing. So from now, today we will be focusing on in understanding what problem do we have. And when I'm saying that we won't be using any medicine or we won't be prescribing or anything, any medical things, but we'll be finding out different ways or telling you different ways which you can work upon to handle your mental health, to handle your thoughts, to handle your depression, to handle your anxiety, to handle your OCD or such kind of things. Okay. So when we go deeper into this, to understand what problem we are facing, so you need to first look at this picture. Look at this picture and see what comes in your mind. In the first instance, when you see this picture, what comes in your mind? Just write it down in the chat box. Quickly. Yes, eating, sweets, sweet, calories, happiness, wow, tasty, sweet, sweet, sweetness, yummy, wow, sweet, yummy, yummy dish, my favorite, not tempted, want to eat right now, sweet, happiness, tulsi, taste changer, don't like garnishing. All right. Okay, fantastic. Now look at the picture again. Now you have some more visitor here on the screen. So now what do you say? You, yuck, chi, cockroach, disgusting, normal, normal animal, chi, cockroach, chi, gymnastic. What is this word? Loss of appetite, shit, infected, sweet, vomit, scary, ew, normal insect, cockroach, dangerous, awkward, photo. All right, unhygienic. Okay. All right, one more picture. Now what do you say? Now what do you say? Last picture. That's it. Filthy, yuck, unhygienic, vomiting, disgusting, yuck, never going to eat. Yes, everybody. Heck, unhealthy, don't want to see, vomit, I'll be scared to death. She, vomit, causes fly strike in animals. Hi, disease bearer, no dinner tonight, can't imagine. All right. Okay, fantastic. Just stop writing. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So did you notice what exactly happened just now? Did you notice what changed from the first picture to the third one? What changed? Did someone offer you any actual rasgulla? First time everybody was saying, I want to eat, this is sweet, yummy, this and that. And when till the third picture, everything is gone. Not even a single guy said, I want to eat. Not even a single guy said, I want to eat. Did you notice what happened? Because our thoughts changed. And everything starts with a thought. Everything starts with a thought. And same is your mental health issue. If we relate to this, we get certain triggers from outside world, like you got it from the picture, and certain thoughts start up. And maybe related to those thoughts, some pictures also come up in our mind. And then we have some emotions running, some chemical reactions which happen inside our body, where which generate some feelings on the body, and we take some actions because of those. The same way, when you saw the first picture, some thought came. Maybe we can call it as some good thought. Oh, it's interesting. I want to eat. This is sweet, yummy, and all those things. And certain good emotions started up, and you have some good feelings like mouth watering, or you may be liking, oh, abhi mil jaye to I will eat it up. So those kind of things. And till the third picture came in, means another external trigger, and you started getting some thoughts. Oh, this is rubbish, unhygienic, this and that. So certain new emotions emerged, and you got the feelings of like vomiting, isko hata do, this is rubbish, aaj dinner bhi nahi hoga, and all those things. Isn't it? What changed? Simple, some external trigger which changed your thoughts. And because of that, everything changed. Everything changed. Because just few seconds before, or just 1 or 2 minutes before you were saying, I want to eat this rasgulla. And rasgulla was present in all the three pictures. And till the third picture, it was all gone. Not even a single guy who want to say that I want to eat it. Isn't it? So everything is starting with a thought. So let's understand it in detail, like what exactly is happening to us. When we talk about mental health, same thing is happening to us. There are certain triggers or situations which are happening outside, or maybe they are generated something from your memory. Things like which are happening outside, maybe you had some fight with your family member, some relative, some neighbor, some of your boss or colleagues. So anywhere it can start off, and suppose you got to see them and everything you remember, and then again things triggers. If you are in fear of dogs, rats, any lifts or spiders or height or water or anything like that, then if you hear something about them or you see something about them, then fears get triggered. Or if you are facing something like any fear of health issues or any diseases, like, oh, will I get cancer? Will I get heart attack? Will I get corona? Something like that. So then if you see something or hear about that, you certainly get some triggers and things start up again. So this thing can come, these triggers can come from a phone call, from a TV news, or some picture, or seeing someone, or any discussion happening even at a chai wala shop or anywhere else. So it can be triggered from anywhere from the environment which we have around us. So this is like we are getting triggers from outside world. And what happens then? Negative thoughts start coming up related to that thing which we already fear. And these negative thoughts are repetitive. For example, he ditched me, she ditched me, he spoiled my life. Are these heart attack symptoms? Am I getting a heart attack? Like somebody gets, oh, am I getting a heart attack? He has got it checked so many times, but still he is fearing, will I get a heart attack? Why am I feeling this nervousness? घबराहट क्यों हो रही है? Chest area. What is happening? My throat is getting something. Will I die? Is something happening to me? What will happen with my family? all my body test reports are fine. Why are these symptoms coming on my body? So these kind of thoughts keep coming in, and there will be some more. So if somebody can match this, like I am having, so just write down the number in the comment box and then tell, like, yes, I am getting number 2, 3, 4, or 7 or 10, whatever you are facing. Like, am I part of this world or not? Why am I feeling so lonely? How are my, see, some people get start noticing their body parts, like how my hands are moving, legs are moving, why am I behaving so strangely? Will I lose my job? Will I lose my client? If somebody is facing such kind of thoughts, then number 8 is your choice. Why did my boss speak in that manner? He doesn't appreciate my work. So you might get this kind of thought. Will I be able to sleep tonight? लोगों को नींद का बहुत इशू रहता है when you are facing anxiety. So you might get, will I be able to sleep tonight? Whole day you are thinking about, will I be able to sleep tonight? If you are in fear of losing any money, then will I lose my money? Or how will I pay my EMIs? If I lose my job, how will I manage all this work? Home, office, family, especially ladies, they have a lot of work of home as well, office as well, family, taking care of family as well. Then even suicidal thoughts. So you might get any of these negative thoughts, or it can be somewhat different from this. So these are just sample thoughts which I thought, because lot many people get these. So these are just the examples. So from somewhere outside your environment, such thoughts get triggered. So let me just look at the chat box what people are saying. So Urvashi gets number 3. Why am I feeling this nervousness, ghabrat in my chest area? OnePlus is saying number 2, are these heart attack symptoms? Am I getting a heart attack? Realme is saying the same, number 2. Shashidhar, number 2. Anuj is saying 1 to 5. He ditched me, she ditched me. Are these heart attack symptoms? Why am I feeling this nervousness? Will I die? All my body test reports are fine. So he's saying all of them. Gagan is saying number 2. Are these heart attack symptoms? Rayavaram is saying number 1. She ditched me, he ditched me. I have all these symptoms. Please check. जो all वाले हैं, please check. Are you checking yourself correctly? Because this is about our self-analysis. What kind of thoughts am I getting? Nobody else can judge that for you. You need to find that out yourself. All this. Arzu is saying 1. He spoiled my life. He ditched me. Rohini is saying almost all. Rashmi is saying number 3. Am I feeling ghabrat, nervousness? Satish is saying number 5. Mala is saying number 4. Will I die? Is something happening to me? 2 and 5. Shubham is saying number 10. Will I be able to sleep tonight? Chandan is having 4, 5 and 10. Sleeping issues and all body test reports are fine. Kaushik is saying 1 to 10. Job का भी है. Somebody dished you also. Please just see. Is everything happening? Depressed is saying number 6. Mr. Depressed, first of all, change your name right now. So that, because if you yourself are giving such commands to yourself, you are giving your name as depressed itself. Change it. Say excited. Say feeling good. Why you want to name yourself as depressed? These are the labels which we attach to ourselves. That's why I'm saying, forget about the name. Just see what am I facing. And these are the negative thoughts which are going inside me. So I'm talking about that. Okay. Please, nobody don't name yourself as anxiety, depression. No, you are much bigger than that. So don't name yourself even in this chat box or on the Zoom. Stuti is saying number 8, will I lose my job? I feel lonely. I feel everything is dirty and contaminated around me. Become an introvert from being an extrovert. So maybe you are facing OCD issues. So don't worry. Just notice what thoughts do you have. Miss by saying number 12, how I will manage all this work. Stuti is saying number 13, even suicidal thoughts. Feeling lonely. Satish is saying 2, 3, 4, 5 and 13. Depressed is saying number, okay, forget about that name. Sona is saying 4 and 13. Satish is saying 2, 3, 4, 5, 13. All right. Okay. So let me not read out everyone's. So see, from 1 to 13, almost everything is covered. So all these thoughts, lot many people come and say, that's why I've listed down here. Okay. So now you need to see, keep, I get certain external triggers from somewhere and these negative thoughts start up. Or even when I access some of my old memories from my brain, maybe I'm lying down in my bedroom and I just access some memory and these negative thoughts start up. So you need to notice now what negative thoughts are coming again and again. What kind of repetitive negative thoughts are you facing? So note those down for your benefit. Note those down. And then when we get these thoughts, along with those thoughts, some pictures start coming. Whatever those thoughts are, so related to those thoughts, some pictures will come. If it is related to your boss, you will see him again and again in your mind. If it is related to some fear, maybe flight phobia, lift phobia, or any other, so you will see those relevant pictures in your mind along with the thoughts. If it is related to some health, or you might see some hospital or doctor's clinic, or if you are feeling some anxiety, you might feel like, if I go outside, then those outside pictures, and then what will happen to me. So those kind of pictures which will accompany those thoughts. And then comes up negative emotions, because see, lacks of chemical reactions are happening inside us, and our body sends lot many signals through these emotions. So negative emotion could be any. It will be related to what your thought is going on. Then it could be with sadness, with fear, किसी को गुस्सा आ रहा है, somebody is facing guilt, somebody is facing regret, loneliness, jealousy, boredom, you're feeling embarrassed, you're facing grief, surprised, insulted, insecure. Any of these emotions you can face. And even the list is even more. You can just Google and you can find out more names. But these are the main things, main negative emotions which you guys face. Let me just reshare the screen, because please don't touch too much on the screen. Okay. So first, when I'm saying that some trigger happens from outside, then there are some thoughts which are triggered. And those thoughts, when they are repeating, they bring in negative emotions in form of those chemical reactions which are happening inside our body. See, if you are getting a thought that, will I get a heart attack? So that those were the words which were going on in your mind. But along with that is coming an emotion of fear. So you need to judge, what kind of emotion am I getting? If you are facing, say, your girlfriend has left, or you have been divorced, or any other situation which has happened in the life, what kind of emotion is being accompanied with this? Am I under some anger, or am I feeling guilty? Am I feeling some jealousy? Am I feeling some other emotion, or sadness, or insulted, whatever, or insecure, whatever you are facing? You need to notice that, because these emotions are very, very, very important. So please notice them. What thoughts you are taking and what kind of emotions are generating inside you, because these emotions come in the form of chemical reactions happening inside your body. And these come up with a very, very important thing which we call as anxiety, or unwanted feelings on your body. Anxiety is nothing but your unwanted feelings which we see on our body. And for example, nervousness, feeling bad, tightness or heaviness or pain in chest area. Somebody might feel that my chest gets tightened up. There is some heaviness, like some rock is placed in my chest, or some bag has been placed on my chest. Or am I feeling some pain in the chest area? Heart palpitation, दिल की धड़कन बढ़ जाती है. Breathlessness, you face some difficulty in breathing, headache or dizziness. So whatever you can link to, please just write down now in the chat box, what exactly are you facing out of these, and whatever an unwanted feeling you are facing. So if you can link up with this, so please start giving it. Sweating or trembling, स्टमक अपसेट और नोशिएटिक यू आर फीलिंग, पसीना आ रहा है, किसी को पेट में गड़बड़ सी चल रही है, अपसेट रहता है, किसी को कई बार गैस्ट्रिक प्रॉब्लम होती है, किसी को कई बार लूज मोशंस का प्रॉब्लम है, किसी का कॉन्स्टिपेशन का प्रॉब्लम है, यू इवन ट्रेम्बलिंग टिंगलिंग सेंसेशन हो जाती है, समबडी सेइंग लाइक सर चींटी सी चलती रहती हैं, कई बार होता है बिजली सी कौंध रही है हाथ में पैर में, इवन स्लीप इश्यूज, feeling of lump in throat, you feel something is stuck in my throat and it's not coming out, feeling of temperature difference in some body parts, like my hand is getting hotter than other body parts or warmer than other body parts, or my whole body gets colder when this anxiety comes up, or my head gets start burning. So those kind of feeling of temperature difference in your body parts, even feeling of any movements in stomach, hand, legs, or your head, in some body part you are facing some movements, like something is moving, sir, something is moving, like rotating in my, or moving in the clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction in my stomach, or something from the stomach is coming towards my chest, or something in my head is like it's trying to burst away, or some pressure is there on my head. So such kind of movements you notice, feeling as if you are unreal, completely unreal world is there, you are completely lost, unable to focus on anything. So you might face any of these feelings of anxiety. So when you are feeling this, that means something has happened. That means some thought has been there. Before that, some emotion has started, and now you are seeing these feelings on your body, which we call as anxiety. Let me just look at the comment box, what people are saying. Please don't direct message me. I'm not looking at the messages. Please. I'm just looking at what I'm asking for, because now I can't focus on your personal message. So I will be taking all the questions in the end. So please bear with me. Okay. Palpitations, all five, top five, you mean? Mala is saying number 1, nervousness, feeling bad. Santosh is saying 2 and 4, tightness, heaviness, pain in chest area, breathlessness. Real me saying 1, 3 and 4, nervousness, heart palpitation, breathlessness. Shashidhar is saying 1 and 3. Sanjeev is saying 1. Hospital reports all normal, but I fear big heart palpitation. Samir is saying 1, 2, 3. Okay. Rohini is saying 1, 4 and 5. Headache, dizziness, breathlessness, and nervousness. Akesh is saying 1. Depressed is saying 1, 4, 5. Please, depressed, change your name, because every time I'll be calling you depressed, depressed, depressed. See, your brain is getting this. Swapnil is saying 1, 5 and 7. Nervousness, headache and stomach upset. Stuti is saying 1, 2, 3 and 4. Mala is saying number 7, stomach upset, nauseatic. Akanksha is saying 2 and 7, tightness, heaviness, pain in chest area. And 7 is stomach upset or nauseatic. Namrata is saying 1, 3, 5 and 6. So top, I think almost all are covered. Then okay, let's go below. Akanksha is saying number 10, also feeling of temperature difference in some body parts. Dr. Join Banerjee is saying number 3, heart palpitation. Durga Vara is saying shivering. So temperature difference in some body part or complete body. Almost all. Shubham is saying. Satish is saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Swapnil is saying number 13, lost, unable to focus on anything. Rohini says 12 and 13, feeling as if you are unreal and lost. Yogesh is saying 13. Fazil is saying all. Okay, 1, 9 and 13, feeling of lump in throat and lost. Okay. 1 to 9, 1 and 13, 13, sweating, nervousness, 1 and 5, 1 to 7, except 9 and 11, all 13. All right. Okay, let me not read all of them. Okay, so can you just see? Because now we are trying to understand the problem. Because first time when you would have noticed what exactly am I facing? So these are the things which you would have noticed. Oh, why my heart palpitation is happening? Why my heart is beating so fast? Or why am I sweating? Feeling of lump in throat, or heaviness or pain in chest area. Please don't play with the screen. Chime and I didn't miss your name. So please don't play with the screen. So you must be noticing these kind of feelings for the first time when you notice like what is happening to me. Because till now you just know about the feelings. You just know like these feelings are happening on my body because those are very easy to catch. Because when your heart will beat faster, you will run towards the hospital. That what is happening to me? Is it a heart attack? So I want to request you all that first of all, if you have not done any body checkups, first get your body checkups done and rule out that you are not facing any physical issues. Your body parts, all your organs are working fine. If your test reports are fine, then you should focus on mind issues, mental issues, or anxiety, or whatever you call. Okay. So first of all, your job should be to rule out the physical issues. If there is any issue in the heart, or if there is any issue in the lungs, or anywhere else. So first of all, get your body checkups done and rule that part out. Because if you start focusing on your mental thing, and if there is an issue in the like physical part, then you will be in trouble. Okay. So first of all, go and get your checkups done and rule out the physical part. Then start focusing on your mental issues or anxiety issues or whatever you are facing. Okay. So that's a humble request. So when you see these feelings, now try to start seeing like what emotions are coming up with these feelings. Like when I'm seeing this, my heart is beating, or my am I I'm facing this breathlessness. What exactly emotion is going around? Am I feeling sad? Am I in some anger? Am I feeling some jealousy, some regret? What kind of emotion is this? Whatever I showed you on the previous slide. So it's this. So am I under some fear? Am I frustrated at something? Am I feeling insecure? Whatever it is. So you just notice what emotions are going on and what are the thoughts which are going on in my mind. We just see this is a pattern. There will be some thoughts, maybe some pictures also associated with it. Then you will have certain emotions and then these unwanted feelings on your body. And some people are sitting here who have got this from 10 years, somebody from 15 years, somebody from 5 years, somebody from 1 year, like that. So when you are facing these feelings for so long, there would be a time when you started up with this. So when you, for the first time, you got these feelings. So what was the situation? Because you might have got under some situation, some mental issues or some mental pressures or something which has happened in your life because of which all this started. So what was happening there? Okay, so just notice what were the thoughts, what are the emotions, what are the feelings, and then you get into some actions. That when you are under anxiety, when you are facing these unwanted feelings, you started maybe quarreling with somebody, you abuse somebody, destroy your reputation, shout at someone, spoil your relationship, or land up in with police or in hospital when you fight with someone, or even if you are not taking any action, like generally depressed guy says, sir, I will go and sit back in my room or in my house, I don't meet anyone. So if you are not taking any action, then also you are taking an action, because no action is also an action, because you are taking it with conscious decision. Okay, so you might be taking some action, but this action is happening because of those feelings which came up on your body. And those feelings came up because you had those emotions and those thoughts which were repeating again and again. So these are the symptoms which you are getting on your body. When you are understanding your problem, you need to dig deep and try to get like what exactly is happening to me. Let me not go with the name, or let me not go with the flow, like whatever is said to me. Okay, let me just take the chemicals and just sit, because you have been doing it for years now, but nothing has changed. So now what do you want to do? If you want to really come out of this, you need to make sure you understand your problem first. because nobody can enter your mind. You need to enter inside and see what is happening with me. That's why I usually say, please start sitting with yourself. At least 20-30 minutes a day, sit with yourself and just observe what is happening inside you. Just focus on your thoughts, on your feelings, whatever is happening to you. Just focus on them and just see what exactly is going on. Start sitting with yourself for 20-30 minutes every day, and soon you will be getting to know what exactly my body and mind are asking for. Okay, so do that. Now, just to make sure that you understand it more clearly, okay, to understand it more clearly. Now, what do we need to do? We need to understand our mind more clearly, and we need to see like what exactly is happening to us. So see, since you are born, there are lot many events which are happening around you. That means lot many situations have happened, lot many things are happening around you. So let's call them as external world events, because those are outside you. Okay, so those are external world events which we take them inside us through our sense organs. What are our sense organs? Our eyes, ears, nose, our tongue, and our skin, or our muscular capability. Okay, so through those sense organs, we take the feed inside us. And does it get, like, whatever we are seeing outside us or whatever we are observing outside us, do those events directly go and sit inside us? Are you all storing whatever is there outside in the world? Are you all storing it in your memory? No, because we all have a filter of our experience and understanding, which are built up over years, which we sometimes call as or delete, distort, and generalization filter. Like whatever events are happening, we delete some of them, we distort some of them, we change the meanings, or we generalize some of them and then store it in our memory. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. So, if there is something happening outside, or let's say somebody who has got the feeling that, will I get a heart attack? Will I get a heart attack? So he must have seen something, or something would have happened in the outside world, after which such thought has started. Maybe he has seen some of the friend getting a heart attack, or somebody, or maybe some celebrity, and he has seen it in the social media, or he has seen some relative, or maybe something happened to him which gave him such kind of feelings in the past that, will I get a heart attack? And then he has stored it inside him after going through that filter. Some people like come to me and say, sir, I've seen that celebrity, he got a heart attack because he was fat, I'm also fat, so I got that thought that, will I get a heart attack? He was going to gym, I'm also going to gym, so I'm getting a feeling that, will I get a heart attack? He was smoking, I'm also smoking, so will I get a heart attack? So these kind of things you have stored in after distorting things, because this is not the only one thing which cause heart attacks. Because if you are going to gym, he has also gone to gym and he got a heart attack in the gym. That doesn't mean that everybody going to the gym are getting heart attacks. Their body is different, your body is different, but you are still taking it because there is just one match which has happened. Rest you didn't care that his body, his lifestyle, his understanding is totally different than mine. Then why am I worrying? But no, we just distort something, or we generalize something, or delete something, and then store it in our memory. And when such kind of incidents are stored in your memory, which are having some kind of pain attached with them, or some unwanted emotion attached with them, some negative emotion attached with them, and when those events are stored in your memory, then what happens? That, say you are lying down in your bedroom, or you are sitting in your drawing room, and you just fetch that memory that, okay, this thing happened. Suddenly, what will happen? Your state will change. your state will change. So for example, maybe you are sitting in your drawing room and watching the TV, and say it was Valentine's Day and they were showing that red color heart. What happens then? As soon as you see that red color heart, your match will happen within the heart which is there in your memory. Oh, will I get a heart attack? They were showing some good heart, which was saying like, this is for my girlfriend or this is for my boyfriend. But you took it as, oh, will I get a heart attack? And your state changed. So state could be both. It could be empowering or it could be disempowering. If you fetch some event which is good, then the state becomes empowering. That means whichever state can empower you, can lift you up, like discipline, trust, confidence, happiness, joy. So these kind of states are empowering. And what kind of states are disempowering? Like when you are jealous of somebody, when you are angry, when you are depressed, when you are in anxiety. So such kind of states, when you are in sadness, when you are in grief, so such kind of states are disempowering states. So whatever kind of memory you are fetching out of, or whatever is stored in your memory and you are just picking out of that, the state totally depends upon what you are fetching. And then accordingly your actions change. Maybe if you are under some disempowering state, then your actions totally goes wrong. Maybe you change verbally or non-verbally, your behavior changes, and accordingly your life becomes undesired life if your state is disempowering. So understand this very clearly. So whatever you are storing here in your memory, जितना भी गंद डाल रहे हो यहां पर, गंद से मेरा मतलब है बैड इमोशंस जो अटैच कर रहे हो, वट एवर बैड इमोशंस यू आर अटैचिंग विद डिफरेंट इवेंट्स एंड स्टोरिंग हेयर, those are making all these events are creating all those issues which you are facing now. Understand that, because if that event would have been a problem, then that event need to happen daily and multiple times. But that event happened 5 years back, 10 years back, 7 years back, 15 years back. Where is the event after which you got all this trouble? It has gone, but it's stored in your mind. And that too after distortion, deletion, and generalization. Totally according to what you wanted to take from there. According to your experience, your understanding, you took that event and then changed it and stored in your memory. Now that event is troubling you, or that thought or that belief which is there. It's not necessary that it's a big event. It can be a small one, a small thought took from somebody. Okay, so that event, when you are taking some thought in sitting inside your bedroom, your drawing room, your bathroom, it changes your state completely, and then you take some negative actions. Is it clear? Are you able to understand? Sorry Vipulji, this version is in English. Please join next time if you want to do it in Hindi. Next time आइए अगर हिंदी में आना है, इस बार इंग्लिश में है. Please write down clear if you are able to understand. Just write down clear. I want you to understand it clearly so that we can then implement different techniques so that you can come out of your issues. Clear, clear. It will be next time in Hindi. Santoshi, I said in the starting events itself that today is the day for understanding the problem. Tomorrow and day after is the solution. This is a 3-day workshop. Please don't ask for solutions right now. What will I do tomorrow and day after then? First, you understand what exactly the problem means. Because if you, tomorrow you will say, sir, what I have this problem. When I'll be telling the solutions, you will be jumping onto the problem. Now when I'm talking on the problem, you won't understand. Your mind is just, why doesn't it tell me? Just बता दो मुझे यार क्या करना क्या है मुझे बस. You won't understand that even if I tell you. Okay, you will be getting the message in the group for the next batch. विपुल जी हिंदी में नेक्स्ट टाइम होगा, यू विल बी गेटिंग द मैसेज इन द ग्रुप में पता चल जाएगा आपको. Okay, so let's move ahead. Okay, so see, again you are getting some triggers from the external world, and you are, or you can say some event from outside, and you are storing them inside you. Now there are certain triggers. Suppose, as I said, like when you have stored an event of say heart attack inside you, now when that event has gone, now you are watching the TV and you just saw a heart and you got a trigger from outside. What happens then? Your event which is stored in the memory will be fetched, and your thoughts will start up. Those repetitive negative thoughts. Oh, will I get a heart attack? Will something happen to me? Nobody is there in the house today. Who will take care of me if something happens? Should I run to the hospital? What should I do? All those kind of thoughts get triggered, and your state goes into disempowering state, and bad emotions start coming in, maybe fear or something else, whatever related to your thought, and then negative feelings on the body, which we call as anxiety. Okay, so such things will start up and they will form a pattern, and that will get stored in your memory if you keep repeating them again and again. And that's what has happened. Okay, so let's move on and look at one CBT ABCD worksheet. CBT, have people heard of it? CBT is cognitive behavior therapy. Cognitive behavior therapy. Has anybody heard of it? Not many psychologists, psychiatrists, and other people use it. It is practiced all over the world. Okay. So this CBT, there is one worksheet which is generally used is ABCD worksheet. Okay. This ABCD worksheet, let me just give you a brief so that you can link with whatever I've told you till now with CBT also, and you can use this ABCD worksheet as well. So see, why they have named it ABCD is because A stands for activating event. Activating event is the event from which everything started off. Like wherever your root is there. I keep saying, whenever you are handling your problem, go till the root. Otherwise, these will keep coming again and again. Until you go and handle at the root, you will be facing these problems again and again. So go till the activating event. We have taken up activating event as both the event which has from where it all started, like whenever you face the problem for the first time, chahe wo 10 years back hai, 5 years back, 1 year back, or 1 month back, whenever, how did it all start? What was happening then? So that is classified as your activating event. Even like somebody got it 10 years back, now in middle, some more important events have got triggered. So those also, let's put it under the activating event as triggers. Okay. So like I was explaining, like somebody has the gets a thought of, will I get a heart attack? So it started from somewhere. For example, he saw some of his friend or some of his neighbor or relative or heard of something that he got a heart attack and these were symptoms and all those things. So that is his activating event. That person who got and after which everything started is his activating event. Okay. Now B stands for beliefs. Beliefs means like what is that permanent thought which you have taken or stored here, or that interpretation of that particular event. How did you interpret that event? Because see, when a situation happens, say 10 people are standing there, but if you ask all those 10 people, they will have different versions. And when you have such kind of events, like some problem issues or somebody ditched you, somebody divorced you, so your girlfriend went away, or somebody left, or your client left, some job has been taken away, whatever. So those kind of events have different interpretations. So now you need to see what you interpreted from that event. Have you taken some belief? Like I was saying, he got a heart attack because he was going to the gym. I am also going to the gym, so I will also get a heart attack. Or he was obese, I am also obese, so I will also get a heart attack. So these are the kind of beliefs which are troubling you. So note that down under the B, or the beliefs. What thoughts are coming to you apart from this belief? So will I get a heart attack? What will happen to me? So all those things, those thoughts which are coming to you, you must write them down under B. Then C is the consequences. Like when these beliefs get triggered, what happens when those thoughts start coming up? I will be under some emotion. For example, of this heart attack, I will be under fear that something is going to happen. Then what are the unwanted feelings inside me? What is happening? Heaviness on the chest, or heart palpitations, or breathlessness, or sweating. Whatever you are noticing on yourself, you need to put them under consequences. Write them down. See, guys, if you are thinking that I know everything, I know all this, then also write it down on the paper. Why I'm saying so? Because when you are thinking in your mind and just saying, oh, I know this, yes, this happened to me, that happened to me, always there will be some emotions, some feelings which are coming in between, in the middle of these thoughts, and they are always interfering. When you write them down, they will bring more and more clarity, and your mind needs a lot of clarity now. So for this A, B, and C, this is for assessing your problem, getting more and more clarity about your problem. So when you are done with this, when you have written all this, then go on to D and E. D means dispute your belief. See, whatever belief you are carrying, like he's like a fat guy, I'm also a fat guy, so I may get like this heart attack. So this is a belief, wrong belief which you are carrying. So you should dispute that, you should challenge that belief, and you should get some new thoughts there. And E is the effective new belief. Then you need to practice that new belief and generate new emotions, feelings, and actions. Okay, so D and E we will be covering on day 3, because this is more related to the solutionizing the problem. But today, understand A, B, and C. This is quite similar to what I have just taught you before this, so that you start looking at what your activating event is, from where it all started, where is my root cause, what all triggers are happening in between, what are the thoughts which are going, what is the belief I am carrying, what are the emotions, the feelings on my body, what emotion is coming up, am I sad, am I fearful, am I guilty, am I feeling something else like regret or some other emotion. I gave you the list. What are the feelings on my body? What we call that as anxiety, heaviness on the chest, nervousness, heart palpitation, your hands are trembling, whatever is that whole list which I gave you. So you need to see what is happening on your body and write that down. Okay, so this is about completely understanding your problem area. If you want to dig deep and solve your problems, you need to go deeper, because until you understand clearly, you won't be able to do anything about the solutions. Okay, so this was the CBT ABCD worksheet. Let me just let's go through a testimonial of Mr. Amit from Karnataka. So he was highly stressed, depressed, used to have frequent quarrels, fights with his office mates, with his family members. His brother and Bhabhi were also not in talking terms. He was having low self-image, and there were some painful events from childhood. So when he worked with us, he is now quite fantastic. His office relationships have improved. His internal house within the home, those relationship has improved. He started looking towards his career, and lot many events were there which were quite painful for him from the childhood. So those were also relieved. Let's just hear him out. तो नमस्कार अमित.
नमस्कार योगेश सर.
कैसे हैं आप? Before you move in, before we hear this, if you have registered or if you have subscribed to the channel, then fantastic. If you have not, because there are lot many videos which we are putting up here. So see, there are around it's around 385 videos which are available on the channel. So if you have not registered, we are giving it quite specific to the problems. So please try to look at the channel, first subscribe it, and then just look at the videos. Let me just send the channel link to you. If somebody has not subscribed, please do it now. The channel link is there in your chat box. Because later people come to me, where should I see the recordings? So if you want to see the recordings of these 3 days also, then you need to go under the live section. This live section. You don't need to look under videos or shorts. Go to the live section and you will find the recordings of today, tomorrow, and day after, because this is going live on YouTube. Okay, so there are lot many videos over here. So these are for your benefit. Please go and watch them. Okay, first subscribe and then watch them. If you have subscribed, just please write done. Yeah. Thank you those who have done and written here as well. Thank you very much. Please just say done when you are done with it. Done. This is for your benefit, as well as this encourages us also to put in more videos. Yeah. Thank you those who have done that. Thank you Rakesh ji. Thank you. Done. Fantastic. Okay, let's hear out the testimonial.
बहुत अच्छा हूँ सर, आप कैसे हैं?
Let me just very good.
Yes,
so Amit, video
किया था दोपहर में, और जैसे ही आपने मेरा टाइम दिया और सारे प्रॉब्लम्स आपने सुन ले, मोस्टली अराउंड इट वाज 45 मिनट से ज़्यादा आपने बात की. तो बात करने समय ये हुआ कि आपने उसको ये किया कि एंग्जाइटी डिप्रेशन से वजह से आपका प्रॉब्लम है और मैं आपको सेशंस लूँगा. तो मैंने हाँ कहा, और जैसे ही मैंने यस बोला कि आपने जूम आईडी से अपना आईडी वगैरह देके मुझे उस सेशन में फर्स्ट स्टार्ट किया. तो सेशंस का एक्सपीरियंस मैं आप सबको बताना चाहता हूँ कि जैसे ही सेशन स्टार्ट हुआ, इट वाज अबाउट द एंग्जाइटी एंड डिप्रेशन वेयर आई हैव बीन थ्रू मोर देन 12 ईयर्स से मैं इस प्रॉब्लम में हूँ, एंग्जाइटी डिप्रेशन में. और आई वाज टेकिंग मेडिकेशन एवरीथिंग, जो कि शॉर्ट पीरियड में था, बट मुझे उतना रिकवरी नहीं हुआ था. लेकिन जैसे सेशन स्टार्ट हुआ तो आई वाज रिग्रेटिंग अबाउट माय पास्ट लाइफ. जो भी पास्ट लाइफ में हादसे हुए, मैं योगेश सर से बात किया था, और इट वाज अ सेशन वेयर लॉट ऑफ चेंजेस हैपेंड इन माय ब्रेन, and I was about to know what is bad, what was good, and what have to be done in future. तो योगेश सर ने मुझे उसमें पास्ट लाइफ में ले जाकर वहाँ पे जो भी बैड इम्पैक्ट्स थे उसको निकाला, और उसके बाद मुझे इतने फ्रेशनेस आ गई थी कि it was the best experience of my life, where I feel that I was reborn again, I was recharged again, I was reconnected to life again. So that session felt me.
आप उस सेशन में जी भरकर रोए भी थे.
हाँ, मुझे आंसू इतना आ गया था कि उन्होंने कुछ एक्सरसाइज, कुछ टेक्निक्स बताई जहाँ पे उस प्रॉब्लम को आप ऑब्जर्व करो, उस प्रॉब्लम्स को आप, बहुत सारे टेक्निक्स है जो आपको पता चलेंगे, और मैंने उसको बहुत अच्छी तरह से निभाया. और वही रिजल्ट है कि वो जो टीयर्स जो है, जो पेन जो अंदर था, इट वाज अ शील्ड टू माय होल बॉडी, उसको बाहर आना था. तो उस दिन आ गया, आई फेल्ट वेरी. और उस दिन मैं नाइट टैबलेट, स्लीपिंग टैबलेट्स भी नहीं लिया, टू बी फ्रैंक विथ यू. मैं आराम से खाना खा के सो दिया, एक छोटा बच्चा जो अब 1 साल या.
All right, so whoever wants to listen it into full, please go to the channel and you can find it there. Please don't play with the screen. जो भी थोड़ा सा let me just reshare it. 1 second. Yeah. Okay. So whoever wants to listen it to for full, please go. There are multiple testimonials there, so you can listen to them. So now, please focus with the double focus of yours, so that you can grab what I'm now trying to say in the next 2 slides. Grab with double of your attention. I'm going to say very, very, very important things now. So please be focused for next 10-15 minutes, so that you understand it deeply, because I'm now going to go further deeper. Okay, inside your body, what exactly is happening, why it's happening, and all that stuff. Okay, so please be focused, because if you miss out 2-3 sentences, then it will be all blank. Okay, so please be focused. So see, sometimes when you are like sitting in your drawing room, or be in your bathroom or somewhere, and you start getting some unwanted feelings, that anxiety or that panic or whatever comes on your body, you might feel like, sir, I was not in any kind of like bad environment, or no danger was there in front of me, nothing was happening to me. Why I was like getting all these bad feelings, negative things, and all those stuff? What has actually happened? Because I don't realize why suddenly, why I was shivering, what is happening to me. So if we study our brain, to see, we have been on this earth for around 6 million years, and the modern form of humans which we evolved as is just 2 lakh years. 6 million means around 60 lakh years, and as modern humans we are just 2 lakh years old, and in the civilizations we are just 6,000 years old. Okay, so our brain, which was developing right from the starting, because when we were staying in the jungles, there were lot many wild animals everywhere, everybody was trying to survive for themselves, and everybody was hunting each other, trying to kill the other thing, the animals were killing the humans were killing the animals, and even other like species. Okay, so there what happened was, we didn't have like the long nails or long these teeth, so that we can eat like wild animals. So what happened then? Our mind started developing. Why it thought of like developing itself? Because it wanted to make you safe. Because if you are not safe, the mind is not safe. So it thought that if I need to survive, I need to make this man safe. So its first instinct which grew was to make you safe. And it has been there for years and years and years, as I said, 6 million years. It has been growing, because we were there in jungles for most of these period. As I said, we are just here as civilization for the last 6,000 years only, and modern human just 2 lakh years only. Okay, but for rest of the 58 lakh years, we were there in jungles and all. So we need to make sure that we are safe, and our mind was ensuring that we go safe. Okay, so because of this, it developed an instinct that make this person safe. So this was the first instinct which our mind take care of. If it has multiple priorities to do, the first thing it will take care of is your security, because then only you can survive. So now listen more deeply. So see, when this mind, or when you say this brain is there and it sees some danger in front of it, let's say there is some wild animal or some danger kind of thing which is standing in front of you. So what happens is, there is there's an organ called amygdala inside our brain. So it detects the danger very quickly, because it's the emotional powerhouse kind of organ. As soon as it detects that there is a wild animal or there is a danger in front of us, it sends the signal to hypothalamus, the command center. And then hypothalamus start preparing the body to face that danger. So one thing which prominently he does is send the signal to the adrenal gland, and adrenal gland releases two hormones, adrenaline and cortisol. I know this is going little biology terms, but I will try to explain it more in layman terms. Just bear with me. So it releases adrenaline and cortisol, which are known as fight or flight hormones. मतलब भागो या लड़ो, इस टाइप के हार्मोन्स रिलीज कर दिए गए हैं. सो योर mind is now getting the body ready to face the danger. And how will it face the danger? By fighting it or running away or taking the flight, run away from there. So that's why now these hormones are preparing your body to be in that state. So how will it do that? Now what it does is release extra sugar or extra glucose into your bloodstream. So whatever storage you have, from there, those extra sugar will be released into your blood. Be focused, but I'm talking very, very important thing. So now that sugar is there in your bloodstream, and now what will happen is your body will start pushing it towards your hands and legs. Why? Because if you want to fight that animal, if you want to run away from there, you need to use your hands and legs only. You can't fight with your stomach. You need to use your hands and legs. So all of the focus of the body is trying to push that extra sugar, extra energy towards your hands and legs. Now what happens? In order to do this, your heart starts pumping faster and faster so that the blood starts rushing, and it rushes it towards your hands and legs, so that that extra sugar goes through the blood and reaches your hands and sugar very quickly. Aparna ji, please don't play with the screen for some time. Let me just reshare. Your lungs also start pumping faster because they want that oxygen also reaches your body parts very quickly, because oxygen as well as the glucose, this helps you in getting the energy quickly. So now see what is happening. Your arteries get shrinker, your heart is pumping faster so that blood rushes and reach your hands and legs. Okay, now suppose your hands and legs have got that extra energy. Now it can fight or run away from that beast. Because now you've got, whatever you can do is have the maximum energy and fight that or run away from there. But now the most important point, just hear me out. In today's world, see, now I'm just taking an example that you are seeing this wild animal. Now with this extra energy, you can fight this wild animal or you can run away from this. And you can consume this sugar which was there, consume this energy which was given to you. But now in this today's world, you don't see such wild animals everywhere. We are not living in the jungle. We are not living in the forest. So now what happens? How is it related to our problem? See, you are sitting in your drawing room and suddenly you take a thought. Oh, will I get a heart attack? Or you were watching the TV, as I was saying, it's Valentine's Day and you just saw something. Or you saw a news, somebody got a heart attack, maybe some celebrity, and you can link up with him and you say, oh, will I get a heart attack? So something got triggered from outside and you just took one thought. But look at this sentence now. Your mind cannot differentiate between reality and what you are imagining deeply. Your mind cannot differentiate. It takes both those things as same. Whatever is reality and whatever you are deeply imagining, it takes both as same. Now when you are saying, oh, is it a heart attack? Will I get a heart attack? Or are these symptoms of heart attack? Your amygdala quickly catches that danger and sends the same kind of signal which he was sending for the wild animal to the hypothalamus that we are in danger. Hypothalamus sends the same signal to adrenal glands, and then the body is into fight or flight mode. Then what happens? Extra sugar is pumped into your bloodstream. Now listen to me. See, extra sugar is pumped into the bloodstream. Your heart is beating faster, so that extra sugar is reached to your can reach to your hands and legs, so that you can fight, or you are into the fight or flight mode. So you can fight the beast, or you can run away from it. So what happens? Your blood is going faster. Your arteries are shrink. Your heart is pumping faster. Your lungs are pumping faster, so that more oxygen can be supplied even to your brain, so that you can take quick decisions. But gentlemen, what is happening here? There is no wild animal. Whom will you fight? Whom will you run away from? You are there in your bedroom, or your say office, or your drawing room, or your bathroom. Who will you use this energy for? This extra sugar which has been pumped into your blood, who will use this? Now what is happening is, you are not taking such thoughts only once in a lifetime. Such kind of thoughts are a daily affair. And that too 10 times, 20 times, somebody is taking 30, 40, 50. I don't know how many such thoughts are run in your mind. So every time the same procedure happens, you are into fight or flight mode, and this extra sugar is getting pumped into your blood. But there is nobody to fight or run away from. Now what happens? Your blood has extra sugar. One more thing is happening on the sideways, that your organs inside your stomach, where digestion happens, where you have pancreas, where you have liver, where you have stomach, all these things, those are told that, okay, you guys go slow down, don't work too much, slow down, because this is an emergency situation. Otherwise, what you will do, you will consume all the blood, you will consume all the energy. So don't do that. Minimize your operation. So now your pancreas is on hold. It can't take out that sugar from the bloodstream. Your blood has extra sugar. And every day this is happening multiple times. This is a routine affair of years and years. So what will happen to you? Then you are saying diabetes type 2. Isn't it the same? Or when you are saying high blood pressure, because arteries have shrunk, your heart is pumping faster multiple times in a day. Won't you get heart diseases or blood pressure issues? Or more belly fat? It's the result of that same thought, one thought which you are taking. And this is leading to various diseases in long term. That's why when you go to the doctor, he usually says this is a lifestyle disease. Don't take stress. Walk daily for 45 minutes, so that this sugar can be burnt. When you are walking, what happens? That sugar will get consumed. When he says don't take stress, do meditation, do deep breathing, do play some games, what does he want? So that this stress or these kind of thoughts are reduced. So that when this stress will be reduced, that means you are acting on the source. When you are reducing that sugar, you are acting on the output part. So now understand how this thing is happening. That one single thought which you are thinking, this is just a thought. This can create so many issues inside us, and these are just few examples. It could result into more higher kind of diseases, which are like when you go for longer term, it can be really fatal. So understand this, because our mind cannot differentiate between what is real and what you are imagining. So it's taking both of these dangers as same, whether it's your thought or whether it's the real danger. That's why it's creating the problem. If the body can understand that this is just a thought, then a lot of problems will get solved. But our system is made such, this amygdala is so active that it detects the danger and it does that all this functioning. Because our brain has been developed for years and years to make you safe. So this emergency has been declared just to make you safe. But now there is no real danger. and we are stuck in our own web because now our own thought is giving us trouble. Is it clear? Everybody understood it? Just type down clear if you have understood. Just write down clear. Those who can't understand English, I am sorry for you, because next time we'll be doing it in Hindi. Last time it was in Hindi. So this time we are doing it in English. So please bear with us or join next time. Clear, 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 clear. If there is any doubt or anything, please ask regarding to this, not about the problem. Don't write down the whole problem here. Okay. Is it related with addiction? So how are you relating to that, Mr. Indian? How do you want to relate to that? This we are talking about more in terms of the real danger and the thoughts which we are taking. Okay. All right. If it is clear to everyone, then fantastic. Let's move on. Okay. So if you have understood it clearly, now I'm going to give you a golden rule, which we are going to use in every technique, every solution which we are going to tell you. Okay. So you need to make this as a golden rule for your life. But first, I would advise you, if you have not got your body checkups done, your physical checkups done, first get that done and rule out the physical issues thing, that my body, my organs are working fine. It's related to my mind, it's related to the anxiety, it's related to the thoughts or whatever. But first rule out that your body is working fine. Because if that is not working fine, then you don't need to join this one. Okay, you don't need to focus on your mind thing first. First go and check your body parts. Okay, so then if you are fine with that, then take up this golden rule. Na डरना है, ना भागना है, ना लड़ना है, बस फेस करना है आपसे. That you don't need to fear, you don't need to run away, you don't need to fight back, you only need to face it. This is about your thoughts, about your anxiety, about the depression or whatever mental illness you are facing. You now, no need to fear, no need to run away, no need to fight it. You just have to face it. And I'll tell you how you need to face it. ओके. ना डरना है, ना भागना है, ना लड़ना है, बस अब से फेस करना है. अब तक हम बहुत डर डर के भाग लिए कि ये नहीं करना मुझे, मैं मार्केट नहीं जाऊंगा सो दैट एंजाइटी ना आए, आई वोंट ट्रेवल आउटसाइड कहीं एंजाइटी ना आए, आई वोंट डू दिस थिंग कि एंजाइटी ना आए. ठीक है. सो यू हैव बीन डूइंग दिस lot many years and now this has not achieved you anything. Okay. So first take this golden rule and make it your golden rule for life. Okay, so that we can follow it in the exercises. So before golden rule, whether we have to check our body condition. So Praveenji, why I'm saying so is because if you have not got your body checkups done, first get that done, because you don't know whether it's coming because of somebody saying my stomach has some problem, there's some movement in my stomach, because the same feeling comes of anxiety as due to anxiety as well, and same thing can come due to some problem in the stomach, or same thing with the heart. So you need to rule that out first, whether it's due to physical issues or is it due to mental issue. If there is nothing coming in the reports, all your reports are fine, then you may say, okay, my physical parts are at least doing fine. So let me just leave that and focus on anxiety, focus on my depression, or focus on negative thoughts, or focus on mind related things. That's why I'm saying this. Because sometimes the physical parts need to be urgently taken care of. Okay. Vishwanath ji, please don't play with the screen. Yeah. Got it? That's why I'm saying. Otherwise, if this is related to mental issues, then yes, focus on this golden rule. All right. So if you've taken this, then one more thing I would like you to note down. Now start sitting with yourself. Start sitting for next at least 10 days, 20 days. Sit with yourself. Every day, sit with yourself for at least 20, 30 minutes. And what you can do is get your focus on your breath. Focus on your breath, how it is coming inside and how it is going. Okay. Once you do that, start breathing deeply. Start breathing deeply. Okay. Start breathing deeply, and then you can go sit with yourself, and then you can say, focus on your breath completely. Okay. When you focus on your breath, start focusing on your thoughts as well, and try to understand what exactly is going inside me for next few days, until you know everything about your problem. What are the negative thoughts going inside me, what emotions are coming with it, what are the feelings on my body, and all these stuff what I have told you since slide 1. So just observe that. Okay. Once you do that, now is the time that we will start focusing on the solutions. Okay. So now, 1 second, let me just share my screen. All right. So you need to focus on your breath, and then do some deep breathing, and then try to understand what your problem is. For next few days, keep doing that so that you are completely aware of your problem, about the root cause, about the activating event, about the negative thoughts, about the emotions, about your body feelings, what they are coming up. Okay. So because that is very, very important. Until you understand your problem, the solutions will be, that will be like on the upper surface. If you will be using that those will be related to just like you are going above the layers. Until you understand and go deep, then will be the actual working which will happen. Okay. So you need to focus and get your problem sorted. Okay. Now let's move on. Okay. So now I just want to make you aware that this 3-day workshop which is happening, so this is completely free for you. So sometimes there are some messages in the Facebook, or sometimes some miscreants come up in the groups. Okay. So please don't go by them, because it will be, the message will be coming directly from my number. Okay. So don't go into some trap, or somebody who is like a troubling guy, because we have seen some messages coming up directly to you. So please check with us, okay, before taking any decisions or going to another, joining another group. We won't ask you like join another group or this and that. Okay. So make sure you are into our groups. Secondly, if you want to get rid of this and you want to work with us in the coming days, so after this 3 days workshop, we have a paid workshop also, which we call as level 2 workshop, because this is the level 1 workshop which is going on for this 3 days, which is completely free, but level 2 workshop is paid. So I just want to inform you about like what exactly level 2 workshop is. So in this workshop, like it will be like in small groups of 3-4 people, where we will have live online Zoom program. It will be on Zoom live. We also have one personal session for people joining this level 2 workshop, which will be of 1 hour, so that we understand the problem, where is your activating event, your history, your current issues, what are your thoughts are, what anxiety you are getting, or what problem you are facing, you're depressed, or whatever is happening. So in that personal session, we understand all those things. Then there will be a 1 month program where you will have 2 sessions every week for next 4 weeks. So total 8 more sessions, which are in groups of 3-4 people. Okay. So each session there is of 2 hours. So every week 2 sessions, each session of 2 hours for next 4 weeks. So there new techniques will be done on you, new solutions will be provided according to your problems, because you are in small group of 2 3 4 people. So it becomes very easy for us to handle that small group and your problems are taken care. Okay, so there you can ask as many questions because you have ample amount of time. When we do it 2 hours and 2 times a week, so it becomes very frequent, and lot many customized techniques will be given to you because we understand what your problem is, because we have taken that personal session. Okay, so total time given in this group is around 18 to 20 hours, and this workshop we generally give for 24,999, but as an offer price, this is now being given for rupees 9,999 only. So whoever wants to benefit of after this level 1 workshop, so you guys can join us in the level 2 workshop. Okay. Then there is another option which you have for personal counseling, because some guys come to us saying that money is not a problem for me, but I don't want to do it in the group. I want to do personal counseling. Okay, so for them it happens on Zoom, personally, one to one. It's a 1 month package of 10 sessions which we give. Every session is of 1 hour 15 minutes to 1 hour 30 minutes. There all the techniques will be according to you, because this is just directly one to one, and everything will be customized according to you. Okay, so this one-to-one sessions which are happening, this is a 1 month package of 10 sessions where Q&A will happen. Whatever you want to ask, you can ask, or even on the phone you can do that. So please don't play with the screen, whoever is doing this. Okay, so personal counseling usually is of these 10 sessions or 1 month packages of 29,999, but we are offering it at a price of 19,999. So whoever wants to benefit out of these two things, whatever, Mr. Indian, please don't play with the screen, please, because we are facing trouble otherwise. Okay, and people will be removed if you guys keep doing that. Okay, so these are the two options which you can use. Okay, Mr. RK, we will pull you out if you keep doing this, because it's multiple times you have been doing this. Sorry to point you out, but please don't play with the screen. So if anyone wants to benefit out of this, then fantastic. Otherwise, you have these 3 days. This level 1 workshop is free for everyone. So you can benefit of these 3 days and then do it yourself, whatever you want to take care. Okay. So I can give you my where you can contact us. The number I'm leaving it in the chat box also. So you can take this number. If you have any questions, you can call us and we can help you out. Okay. So if somebody wants to use this option, then you have the payment mode. One is the Razor Pay and another is the option of Paytm, Google Pay or Phone Pay to the given number. Okay. I'm putting it in your chat box. So whoever wants to use these options, he can or she can use this. Okay. All right. So this was for day 1 and we are done for the day. So now on to the question and answers. Yogesh is saying, I'm buying this subscription and gisting 10 other people who are unable to pay. Let know, sir, if you like to help them. Sorry, I didn't get your point. What are you trying to say? Okay, you can call us afterwards. Yes. Are there any more questions? If somebody has, because lot many people were typing in between, so now you can put them onto the chat box, or you can ask me to unmute you so that I can answer you. Can severe anxiety give chronic body pain? Yes, Misbah. In anxiety, it has been noticed that pains also come in, and even the moving pains also occur. Like today you have pain somewhere, after a couple of days the pain can be somewhere else. There could be moving pains as well. Okay. Sir, I have worse anxiety after eating. So Goldie, it doesn't matter when you are having, maybe some triggers are there. Okay, because of that you might be having it after eating. Okay, but it's not about the timing, or it's not about this. See, I have been telling you, you need to go to the activating event, to the root cause. If you want to really come out of it, you need to go till the root cause. Okay, so you need to work there, then you need to see how you are improving. Because if you keep working on the leaves of the tree, then they will come back again and go green. Okay, so you need to work on the leaves or on the roots. Okay, until you do that, then your problem will be taken care of. Sir, will you be there during the sessions, or your team will be there? So Santoshji, I'll be doing those sessions. Okay. Sir, I am in pharma, start my own business. I could not succeed as I want. I am cheated my partner. It took me in depression. So Rakeshji, if whatever is the situation, see, lot many people have different situations. So there is your root cause. Now the problem is, there are some emotions which has been there with that particular issue, and those are stuck inside. So whenever you are facing, they're like, I have some pain here, I have something burning here, something, my hand is going cold, or this. All of these are the stored emotions which are there since that event has happened. So those are causing you problem. Until those emotions flow out and make space for the new ones, till then your problem will exist. So you need to work till the root cause. So whatever issue, see, there are hundreds or thousands kind of events which are happening every day. So event can be anything. Somebody has cheated you, your partner has left, your girlfriend has left, or like somebody has ditched you in business. It could be anything. Okay, or you got some fear from outside, maybe from rats, from cats, from dogs, or from heights, from lifts, from anywhere. It can start from anywhere. Will I get a heart attack? Will I get cancer? There could be anything. But there is some activating event which started all this and was giving you trouble. Okay. In happiness also tears come out. Reason, Zara ji, this is our body function. I don't know why it's coming with the happiness also, but our tears are tears. What will be the time frame for level 2? So Aditya ji, I've told that it will be for 1 month. So 4 weeks, there will be 8 sessions, plus there will be one personal session before this uh, 1 month event starts. So there will be one personal session, so that we understand your problems deeply, so that we know what exactly we need to work upon, and then that 1 month sessions will happen. Okay. Due to fear, depression, smoke and alcohol may involve in it. Due to fear, depression, smoke and alcohol may involve in it. What exactly is the question? See, Praveen, if you are trying to say due to fear or depression, you are into smoking and alcohol. So see, when we are getting these fears, whatever kind of fear is that, the body is seeing the anxiety, because you will feel maybe on your chest, maybe on your stomach, or wherever. And when this anxiety is coming, we tend to run away from it, and we try to take some, like we go to some addictions, or we try to skip away from whatever is happening to us. We try to avoid that and try to like go into use some you usually smoke, or you drink, or do something, so that you can get some good feelings for some time. But this is not helping you. If you are thinking like taking a drink will help me in this, no, it won't help you in that. Why? Because that is a momentary gain which you are getting, but inside you that fear is increasing day by day. Until you start facing that, your problem is increasing. You are running away, you are escaping from the problem. You should be facing it. As I said, na darna hai, na bhagna hai, na ladna hai. Bas face karna hai. You need to start facing your fears. Whatever thoughts are coming, whatever anxiety is coming, you need to start facing. Okay. I'm always thought about career as well as my family came in danger. Rakeshji, sorry, I'm not able to understand what are you saying here. Always thought about career as well as my family come in danger. Are you saying that your thoughts are about career related and your family is in some danger? Maybe some thoughts are coming related to your family members. So if it is that, yes, certain kind of thoughts come up. Sometimes people say, sir, मुझे heart attack आ जाएगा या मुझे कुछ हो जाएगा. But sometimes people come and say, sir, I feel like my family member will maybe meet some accident or will happen. So these are only thoughts. See, either you are trying, whatever thought you are getting, is it about yourself or for somebody else? This is just thought. These are just words. So these are same. You have got some thoughts which are there, but there is some underlying emotion which is triggering this. There is some underlying pain which is there, which needs to be taken out, because there is something, some belief you have got or something which is underlying from where it all started up. So now whatever you are facing, like if there is a problem in the career, if you are thinking like मेरी job तो नहीं चली जाएगी, मेरा business तो खराब नहीं हो जाएगा, what will happen to my family, then it may be related. Okay, or something else. I don't know what exactly are your thoughts, where it all started from. You need to dig that out. Can you explain a little bit about difference between anxiety and depression? So Akanksha ji, see, anxiety, as I have already told you, that whatever unwanted feelings you are facing on your body, I've given you that list also, like most of the symptoms or some of the symptoms which people generally face, maybe heart palpitations or heaviness on the chest, or on the head there you are feeling some pain, or there is some heaviness here, or people are feeling like one of my body part is getting colder, one is getting hotter, or my whole body is going cold, or I'm facing the trembling thing, or my stomach is having some movements, or head is having facing some movements, like something is going on inside. So all those symptoms which I told you, or whatever unwanted feeling you are facing, that is anxiety. And when we say depression, that means it's more related to your expressing yourself, because when you talk about depression, it's de-expression. Break it up, and it's de-expression. When you stop expressing yourself, you start restricting yourself to your room, to your home. You stop doing things which you used to like earlier. You stop meeting people, your friends, and start restricting yourself to your home as well, or your room. You don't even start mingling up. You stop mingling with your family members even. You start feeling hopeless, helpless, that nothing is there. Now it's all blank, or it's all black around me. So those kind of feelings when you get, that is depressed. Okay. So there are different levels also, that somebody is facing less severe depression, somebody is facing more and more and more. So there could be levels also. Same is with anxiety, because anxiety is faced by everyone, each and everyone, even I, you, or somebody else, because anxiety is nothing but unwanted feelings, but it should be at a certain level. If the level has increased and it's troubling you more and more, so then it's a problem. Okay. Otherwise, everybody feels this anxiety. See, if some bad event happens to us, we all face some trouble inside us, because there will be chemical reactions. We might feel sad, we might feel angry, we might be under some fear, and it's reflected on our body. Maybe on the chest, some heaviness comes up. Somebody feels it on the throat. Somebody feels on the head. Somebody feels it in their hands. So it's different for everyone. It can be anything, but it's an unwanted feeling. Okay. If you want to know more, go into the my YouTube channel. You will have multiple videos on these things. Okay. A fear of getting infected with particular disease. So real me is this is same, like I was talking about particular heart attack. It could be cancer, it could be like AIDS, it could be COVID, whatever, or any other disease. Okay. So it's the same thing. You have some root cause somewhere. You need to look out for that. What was the activating event from which it all started up, and need to work there, and then come on to the current things. Because until you work on the root cause, these things won't get solved. And sometimes when you directly work on the root cause, automatically these things go away. You may not even need to work on the today things which are happening currently, and it will go away. Bhavya ji is saying feedback link, please. Bhavya ji, maybe you can give it us here or on the advertisement which you have seen and come here. We normally don't have the feedback link, or if you want to say something, you can say it right away. We will be taking your points, and if there is something which we can improve, we will definitely do that. I'm not able to connect while yoga and meditation is happening surrounding me, as I always tried my best. Kangshaji, I'm not getting your point. I'm not able to connect while yoga and meditation is happening surrounding me, as I always tried my best. So I'm not saying do meditation or go deep. I'm saying just sit with yourself and just try to see where it all started, what kind of thoughts you are getting which are troubling you, what kind of emotions are attached. Because now you clearly know what are thoughts. Thoughts are just words which are going in my mind. What are the emotions? Whether I am feeling fearful, whether I am feeling guilty, whether I am feeling some other sadness or some other kind of emotion, the whole list which I gave, or even some more you can see in Google. Okay. So what is there that? So if you are seeing what kind of emotion and then what kind of feelings I'm getting on my body, so you can now differentiate between these four things, like where it all started, go into that time, what was happening, what exactly happened. Now, what kind of thoughts are going in my mind, what kind of emotions are attached, what kind of feelings are there, and try noting them down. Once you sit there for a few minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and after that, just write them down and know about yourself more and more. Okay. So, what do you think about smartphone addiction or lack of focus? So, see, Mr. Indian, this is, you might need to just see like why exactly you are going into smartphone addiction, or you are, if you are a student and you are facing lack of focus in the studies or anything, then maybe what you are focusing on is you don't like that going into studies, and the smartphone is attracting you more. So the more you can make your studies attractive, the lesser this smartphone addiction will become. How you can make it attractive is by making different goals, by visualizing like how what benefits it can give to you, and like visualizing the negative effects of the smartphone. Okay, positives of where you want to focus on, and negatives of the smartphone. Okay, because this addiction, smartphone addiction is increasing day by day with different people. You can do simple things to stop that or reduce that. Maybe like stop the notification thing, just take away the notification reminders which we are getting generally. So switch that off, or you can just make some time, like in the early morning till 9 or 10 o'clock I won't be seeing the smartphone, only after that I'll be seeing my phone. Okay, make some rules for yourself so that those get reduced. Because until you make those rules, and you will just, whenever anytime it go tun, and you will just go and grab it, so then this will, you will become more and more addicted. Okay. No happiness feeling, is this anxiety? Rajesh ji, I didn't get the question here. Happiness feeling, is this anxiety? No happiness. Are you saying in anxiety, are you not getting happiness, or what? What exactly is this? See, happiness is also a feeling, but that is not an unwanted feeling. That is a feeling which we want. Say somebody appreciated you, or somebody said good words for you, or some your boss said you are being promoted, or whatever, or your birthday is getting celebrated, people are wishing you. Okay, so such kind of things we like, and those generate good feelings inside us. We want those feelings. So that's why those are not unwanted feelings. We like those. We want to stay with them. When we are in confidence, we want to stay with it. When somebody is appreciating, we want to stay with it. So those feelings, our body like that. Okay, so those are different from anxiety. Anxiety is unwanted feeling. My sister is in depression, but she is not ready for counseling. We want to go to the psychiatrist. She thought medicine only help her. Yeah, see, Paridhi, we can't do anything then, because if she thinks that only medicine can help, then let her try the medicine first. Okay, because there are a lot many people who are sitting here who have been taking medicine, but still they are sitting here. So do we need medication as well as along with counseling? See, Shoaib, it totally depends. Totally depends. It's not necessary that you need both, but sometimes people need, if the situation is too worse, then medication is also needed along with counseling. But it totally depends. Okay. So if it is not too worse, people are not like they are under some like too much of like say violence or other kind of things, then you may go for counseling as well. Okay, alone. I feel squeezed in my back and both side of my head while I get depressed or something worries me. Is it symptoms of anxiety and depression? Yes. I'm telling you, whatever unwanted feeling you are getting on your body, whether it's squeezed or whether it's bursting out, whether you are feeling hot here or some kind of force on your head or your chest or hands or wherever on your body, it's anxiety only. Okay. How to overcome depression? So Shubhangi ji, we will come on to solutions also. Okay, we will start working on them from tomorrow. So you need to first understand the problem part. So today, maybe just sit with yourself, try to understand why I am in this situation, how it all started, what are the negative thoughts which gets repeated in my mind, what are the emotions which I am getting, what are the feelings on my body. Because when you say depression is coming along with anxiety also. Because whenever you want to come out of depression, these negative feelings you get on your body, suppose you want to meet somebody, then you start saying, no, I don't want to meet him, because you are getting negative thoughts, you are getting those negative feelings on your body. Maybe your chest, your heartbeat start running, your chest is getting heaviness, or there's some knots in your stomach or something in your head. So those things, this is kind of package which comes along with it. Okay, so you need to check like where it all started, what is the activating event, what are the thoughts. Because until you work on the root, stop naming this and work on this, because in depression also you are getting all these things. This you have come up to this stage because of that activating event, those triggers, those thoughts, those feelings which you are facing. Because of them only you have stopped going out, you have stopped doing things, because you are not feeling good, and those feelings are stopping you from doing all those things. Sir, hope in 2-3 sessions you surely show path to become positive mind frame will active, sir. Rakesh ji, I will try my best. So we will try to give you the maximum in these 3 sessions. So 3 days. Some like today I've been talking about the problem part. Next 2 days we'll be talking on the solutionizing part. Even like how you can make yourself positive thoughts, your anxiety, and all those stuff we'll be talking. Okay. You need to also work upon them, because until you work, see, these are your thoughts, these are your feelings on your body. If I am telling and you are not working accordingly, nothing can work. Because it's not about listening, just sitting and listening. It's not the teaching part, it's implementation which will help you. So you need to implement that. When we'll be doing it tomorrow and day after, you need to start working here itself. Do it here itself, so that you can at least do it once here and then go out and do multiple times afterwards. Praveen Kumar is saying temporary relief only, sir. So Praveen Kumar, we have not reached to even going to the relief. Today is just about the problem part. We have not even started solutionizing. So if you are getting temporary relief, that's fantastic, man. Because we even haven't started onto the relief part. Okay, so wait for tomorrow, day after. We learn some more techniques, solutionize them, and use them. Don't come up with a mindset that I don't know whether I'll get this or not, what will happen, this and that. Don't come up with a negative mindset. Come with an open mindset. Okay. Otherwise, I won't lose anything. See, this we are doing it for your benefit only. Because 3 days I could have just done it in one day and then gone away. But I'm doing it for 3 days so that nobody here goes out empty handed. At least you take something out of here. Okay. I will do my best. You also work your best. 1 month too, I'm suffering anxiety, very depression, very sad, nighttime, heart palpitation, no sleep, and crying. So Satishji, this is the same thing which I've been talking. So there must be something which has happened 1 month back or sometime around that. Because some thoughts which are troubling you, something would have taken you here. See, nothing happens without any reason. Our body is meant to be healthy. It doesn't want to go into diseases or anything like that. It wants to remain healthy. But our thoughts, our things, our situations, those are creating trouble for it. It's meant to be healthy, but we don't want it to be healthy. We are making it like that. So there are some reasons behind everything. If you are thinking that there is no reason, then you don't know the reason. Maybe explore it. Okay. If you don't know the reason, then it doesn't mean there is no reason. Because nothing happens without a reason. I'm taking sleeping pills, what to do, and anger also with my relatives. So Praveenji, see, whatever is there, it's, as I'm saying, it's because of certain things which are underlying. If this anger is there shown on your relatives, there must have been something which has happened, not maybe directly related to that person. Maybe something is there in the background. Look for the underlying emotion, look for your thoughts, look for the previous incidents. What exactly is troubling you? You need to go till there, and then it will be solved. It's not that it will directly get solved. You need to dig deep. I feel anxiety due to some unknown response. Some unknown response, are you saying, Wasimji? Because see, as I'm telling, nothing is happening without any reason. There is something. Maybe you don't know. It can't be because of unknown reasons. There is something. Today I am feeling fresh. I am very healthy. I am mentally fantastic. Can it happen that tomorrow I am in depression? No. Until something happens in between, you can't go into mental health like that only. Okay, there must be something which has happened. Heaviness on left side, boulders, heartbeat speed. So Satishji, these are just anxiety which you are telling me. I've given you the list now. So these are just part of that. Some pain is happening, heartbeat is going, heart is going faster, heaviness on left side. So if you have not got your physical checkup done, first of all, get that done and make sure your body is fantastic, your organs are fantastic. Then move on to the anxiety part. Yes, Aditya ji. Yes. People have recovered even in lesser ones, lesser number of sessions. Okay. Smriti, Saikya, sir. 24/7 all the time. I am depressive mood. I have no interest in anywhere, and for this negative thoughts coming on mind, and it affect on my career and relationships with people. So Smriti ji, as I am saying, you need to find out what exactly has happened. Why are you so depressed? What has happened? There must be something. You need to go deep. Even one small thought caught by your mind might be troubling you. See, we have seen people who were like in depression for years, where the person is saying, "Sir, my salary is lesser than my wife's. Because of that, I am in depression." Ultimately, we reach this thing. So there could be a small thing. You don't know whether your mind can make small things big or big things small. So you need to explore what exactly is the trouble point. Going out make me dizzy. So this is anxiety jumping in there, Sona. If some unwanted feelings are coming when you go out, maybe you just go, everybody go onto the YouTube channel and look for different videos. Okay, so you have different problem related videos also. Maybe you can link up with some video and you have to get some more details there. Yeah, thanks Akanksha, thank you. How to find root cause. So Rajesh ji, we will sit tomorrow and day after working with you on those things. Plus, as I'm saying, start sitting with yourself, because at least you know something from where it all started. It can't be that you don't know and one day it was all like you are in mental illness. Go to that time, like what was happening during that period when it started for the first time. So with there you will find the root cause. Okay, so start sitting with yourself. We can sit in the movie for 3 hours, but we can't sit with ourselves for 20-30 minutes. Just for a week, if you will sit, you will get a lot more like insights about yourself. Okay, sir, my BP is going to increase. So Hajrat Ali ji, is going to increase. When? Do you mean to say it increases free every now and then, or it's going to increase maybe in future? Are you saying? So if it's the issue of BP, it can be, see, first rule out the physical things. Get your body checkups done. It can also happen due to anxiety, because when you are under stress, then also it happens sometimes. Okay. So you need to first get your body checkups done, rule out the physical things, and then see whether is it happening due to anxiety. When I'm under stress, is it happening? So then you need to work upon their anxiety or those things which are coming up, the stress thing. Okay. OCD, Sheikh, what do you want to ask about OCD? I don't know, because there are multiple things on OCD. Okay. It could be related to washing your hands. It could be related to security checks. It could be related to thoughts, some religious thoughts, some sexual thoughts, or it could be different things. Okay. But ultimately, it's about like you taking compulsive action. So your mind has framed some actions that if you do this, then you will feel some relief. If you some I've put in some videos also, so maybe check that out. It could be related to checking the expiry date, checking your work again and again, and then submitting it. If you're checking it 20 times, so it could be anything. Okay, so you are taking some compulsive action which is driving you again and again, so that you can get some relief. So you need to work upon those things. Difference between stress and depression. Jahangir ji, just now we were telling about like what anxiety is, what depression is. So stress is just whatever you get in. It could be any negative things which can charge you up negatively. Suppose your boss said something and it charged you up negatively, it could give you stress. But if your boss said something and you didn't don't bother about anything, and you say, "Oh, this guy keeps saying," then it's not giving you stress. So it can come up from anything. Like people sometimes, like when during the COVID thing, they were just watching the TV, and from there itself the fear gripped them. lot of stress gripped them. They didn't get they were not stuck in COVID or Corona, but they still were under anxiety because they took that stress, that fear from the television. Okay, so it can come from anywhere. All you can say that negative, which creates the negativity in you, you can classify it as stress. As you suggested, make a list, think about yourself. If I will think a lot, somehow I face neck pain, headache, and even shoulder pain. So I started ignoring a lot, and in place of overthinking, take a good sleep. So Akanksha ji, as I have given you a golden rule, ना डरना है, ना भागना है, ना लड़ना है, बस फेस करना है. जितना इस पेन से, हेडेक से, जो ये एंजाइटी आ रही है, इससे भागोगी, it will keep chasing you. It will keep chasing you for years and years, and it won't go out until you start facing it. Till then, it won't go out. Tomorrow, we will do some techniques also, so don't worry. But start sitting with yourself. Just keep seeing. Let it come. Face it. Nothing will happen. If you have got your body checkups done, if you are physically you are fit, then nothing will happen. Okay, just keep observing, keep seeing them, and just face them for some time. OVSG, yes, you can write down your question. Or if somebody wants to speak, you can speak. What is white coat stress? Wasim ji, please Google such things. Okay, I have, because there are hundreds of terms. I have taken this medicine from last 10 years. So OVSG, what exactly do you want? See, I am not an expert on medicines. Okay, so please don't ask me about the medicine. We can only tell you about how you can work upon different things to come out of this thing without using medicines. Like working on the root cause, working on your thoughts, working on the emotions, working on your feelings. Because once you resolve this, if there are no negative feelings on your body, if there is no anxiety, there are you have taken care of your thoughts, there are no negative emotions, then what's the problem? There is nothing left in your problem. Everything is clean. If your body, mind is clean, what problem will be left? But you need to work for few weeks on that. Then only this thing will result into good things. Thank you, Vivekji. Thank you. God bless you too. Fear to go out. I feel I will fall, sir. So, Sonaji, these are some symptoms which you get in anxiety. Okay. So that's why I was saying, look into the channel. You have multiple videos on fear or falling, fear of falling. So these kind of things are there. But this is just the leaves of the tree which you are seeing. I am saying go dig deep. Why this fear is there? What are the thoughts? What exactly you are fearing? Where it all started from? What incidents have happened in your life? So you need to search, you need to find those out. Until you face them, this thing won't resolve. So you need to face those fears, face that anxiety, face those negative thoughts. Harjeet Kaur is saying volume to hai hi nahi. So Harjeet Kaur ji, I think it's at your end. Problem is at your end. Everybody is able to hear. Okay. So please get that sorted on your end, maybe for tomorrow and day after at least. From last 1 year, I have reduced it to this. Now today I'm taking this, but my head and stomach are continuously upset. Any suggestions how to get rid? So OSG, as I said, you need to work upon yourself because see, medicine are working on your current symptoms. Those are just handling your current symptoms. Until you work on your root cause, things won't get resolved forever. Because if after some time some other fear comes up, some other kind of things matches with your current things, then it will again start up. Then you will say it has again started. So you need to work upon till your root cause. Then only you will get rid of it fully. This I have responded. This I've done. Your advice, I think issues. This we don't know how to think or art of thinking. Can you tell me what is the art of thinking? How we see things positively? So Nusrat ji, we will be talking a lot about the thoughts and all tomorrow and day after. Okay. So it's not like I can teach you fully how to change your thinking, but we will guide you quite a lot in this aspect. And then it's you have to work because I can't change your thought, go and put inside you. You have to work upon it because see, why we are under negativity is because we have trained our mind for long taking these negative thoughts and daily and hour after. But if you take these positive thoughts also like this every day, your mind will change. So we need to work upon this. But what we do is because we are now like fully into negativity, we will do it for 1 hour or 1 day or say few minutes. We won't work for multiple days or multiple weeks. If you do that, you will definitely come into positivity. We will just wait for 2 days or tomorrow and day after. We will be working on this. How to convert negative thoughts to positive? I've already said, Rohit that we will be working tomorrow and day after. Okay. See, first of all, there are no positive or negative thoughts actually. Your mind is just giving you thoughts. It's you who have been coloring them differently. That this is positive thought, this is negative thought. For example, suppose you have a friend who was friendly with you for last 10 years. But last week or 1 month back, you had a fight with him and now you have departed. Earlier, when you used to think about him 1 month before, you were saying, wow, wow, maza aa gaya. He is my friend. Fantastic. These are positive thoughts. Now, your friend is, when his thoughts are coming, you're saying, इसने तो मेरी बेइज्जती कर दी, इसको तो मैं देख लूंगा, ये मेरा दोस्त हो ही नहीं सकता, सबसे बड़ा दुश्मन है. Now, these thoughts, what do you say? These are also about your friends. Few days back, he was positive about everything. Like whenever he used to come into your mind, whatever thoughts used to come, those were positive. Now about him, when you think about him, just you say it's negative. You have changed the situation. Your mind is just giving thoughts. So there are no negative or positive thoughts actually. We color them as negative and positive. Otherwise, if you leave them, those are just thoughts. Bhavya, thank you very much. How to ignore bad people. See, Bhavya ji, you have to live with them. जंगल में रहना है तो जंगली जानवरों के साथ रहना पड़ेगा. You have to live with the wild animals. You can't say, I don't want lions and tigers in this jungle. They will always be there. You will have to learn how to deal with them. You can ignore them. You need to learn how to tackle them. But every aspect can be different. Like every day can be different. You also need to ignore them sometimes. You also need to handle them sometimes. You also need to agree with them sometimes. So it all totally depends upon like how you make your mind stronger, how you take, because everything is the thought. When you say this person is bad, that is also a thought. If you start saying he is a good person, but he does this one thing negative, then that impression is changing. It can be bad person for you, but he can be good for somebody else. So you can't say he is a bad person. It's about your thought, what you are imagining him as. See, we create an image inside us of everyone, whoever we deal with. And we want that person to behave as per our image. whatever image we have in our mind, we want that person to behave according to that. If he digress from that image, then we say he is not right, he is not good, he is bad, or he is this, or he is that. But he is an independent entity. He can behave in any way. This is our expectation which we were creating, that he should have been behaving like this. Otherwise, he is not a good person. Understanding me? We need to reframe that picture again of that person. That no, whatever I have framed according to my expectations, he is not like that. He is somewhat different. So change that expectation, and then you will be able to link up with that person more. I'm taking sleeping pills. How can I drop, sir? So Pravinji, work upon your anxiety, on your negative thoughts, on the root cause. Then automatically you will get good sleep. And then you can work with your doctor to reduce that first, and then it will be automatically gone away. This anxiety, negative thoughts, whichever problems are in your life, so those are taking away your sleep. If you take away those problems from yourself, then your sleep will be good. Nothing will help like water and all this. This won't help until you work on the root cause. Yes, this can, whatever has been suggested by your friend Mr. Oves, that can help a little bit. But until you work on your problems, the real problems which are troubling your sleep or giving you anxiety, giving you negative thoughts, until then, these things can't be handled. Thank you so much for wonderful session. Thank you, Akanksha ji. Thank you. Google feedback form for the audience. Okay, I think I have a Google form, but we don't generally take feedbacks like this. Okay, good suggestion. Maybe we will try to take that. But you can do one thing. Maybe you can put your comments on the advertisement which you would have seen, or maybe tomorrow I can share the link with. You can put your comments on that one. Will be helpful for us. Thank you. Sir, myself, Dr. Wasim, and it is not finding on Google, sir. So Wasim ji, I don't have a clue about what that term is. I don't know. Okay. Sir, I'm suffering depression from last 1 year. So Yogesh ji, I have been telling the root cause pe jana hai. You have to understand what exactly is the problem. Okay, you have to work upon that. And don't get binded with the names, please. There are 100 names given to your problems, or by different, because if there would have been new name given to it, you would have taken that. Look at yourself. What is my problem? You won't get any other problem. Your negative thoughts, your emotions, your body feelings. If you handle these and work on the root cause, everything will be solved. Why you want to give it a name? Okay. So leave the name aside. See yourself. Check yourself. सर मुझे बेचैनी रहती है. कल मैंने अपनी ईसीजी भी करवा ली, बट डॉक्टर बोला आप फिट हो बिल्कुल. डॉक्टर डर रहता है हार्ट अटैक का, बेचैनी होने का. So Mr. Himanshu, go to the YouTube channel. Let me just share the screen and let me just show you. We have recently done such kind of like you will find a lot many videos are there. Even on the fear of heart attack, you will find it. Okay, you just go here, see this video. कहीं मुझे heart attack तो नहीं आ जाएगा. The videos are there. You guys are not watching. कहीं anxiety तो नहीं आ जाएगी. You guys are not watching. Go to the channel. Panic attack, heart attack का डर. See this testimonial.
Celebrated with the big, bold, beautiful Nissan Magnite.
Mr. Eddie, whom we recently worked with for the same problem.
Hi Eddie,
heart attack
good morning. Good morning, sir.
So how are you doing?
I'm doing good, sir. I'm doing great.
So Eddie, आप हमारे पास आए थे किसी this is the ninth session, starting of ninth session which we were doing. We were done with 8 sessions. He was there for personal counseling and he had recovered fantastically, and you can see like him talking itself issue के लिए। तो एक बार जरा अपनी प्रॉब्लम पे थोड़ा सा बताइए कि किस वजह से आप हमारे पास आए थे।
सर मुझे 1.5 साल पहले एंजाइटी शुरू हुई थी और पहला पैनिक अटैक आया था। फिर मैं मेडिसिन लगभग 8 महीने से खा रहा था। फिर मैंने आपका सोशल मीडिया पे आपका देखा सर, फिर आपको ज्वाइन किया। मेरा मेन प्रॉब्लम था कार्डियोफोबिया और हमेशा डर लगा रहता था कि हार्ट में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है। बट आफ्टर योर सेशंस आई एम कन्विंस्ड दैट कि मेरे हार्ट में कुछ नहीं है, ये सिर्फ साइकोलॉजिकल है।
तो
और
लिटिल बिट डिस्क्राइब द प्रॉब्लम। कार्डियोफोबिया से आपका मतलब है कि हार्ट को लेकर आपको कंसर्न
हाँ
रहता
सर,
था कि
करेक्ट सर, करेक्ट
कहीं मुझे कुछ हार्ट अटैक ना आ जाए, कुछ हो ना जाए।
करेक्ट
बट वो
करेक्ट
सिर्फ
सर।
वो हार्ट आपने चेक करा लिया था कई बार, आपके टेस्ट
हाँ
वगैरह
सर,
हो चुके थे, इट
हाँ
वाज
सर,
वर्किंग
हाँ
फाइन।
सर।
सो
यस
दोज
सर,
वर जस्ट एंजाइटी, नेगेटिव थॉट्स, और वो
नथिंग
ऐसा
एल्स।
एनवायरनमेंट क्रिएट कर रहे थे कि आपको डर लग रहा था उससे, राइट?
करेक्ट सर, करेक्ट सर।
ओके।
तो मेरा फोकस पूरा हार्ट पे रहता था हमेशा। तो आपका बहुत, जब हमने डीप गए, प्रॉब्लम्स को हमने पॉइंट आउट किया, प्रॉब्लम्स के ऊपर काम किए, उसके बाद अभी बहुत ज्यादा रिलीफ है सर पहले से। टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, अभी बहुत ज्यादा रिलीफ है एंड आई एम डूइंग गुड। अगर अभी एंजाइटी आती भी है तो पता है कि क्या करना है, कौन से टेक्निक्स यूज करना है, कैसे अपने थॉट प्रोसेस को रखना है। सो ए बिग थैंक्स टू यू फॉर ऑल
थैंक
दैट।
यू, थैंक यू,
जी
थैंक यू।
सर।
सो जब पहली बार आए थे और अब
हाँ
से
सर,
आप कुछ 8-10 सेशन हम कर चुके
हाँ
हैं,
सर।
सो इसमें कितना ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन आपको दिखा? जब फर्स्ट टाइम आए थे आपको लग रहा
हाँ
था कि
सर,
पता नहीं मैं कभी इस प्रॉब्लम से निकलूंगा भी कि नहीं निकलूंगा, और
करेक्ट सर।
यू वर काइंड ऑफ फेसिंग एंजाइटी ऑलमोस्ट एवरी डे,
यस
राइट?
सर,
हर
यस सर,
रोज आ रही
यस
थी
सर,
आपको
यस
एंजाइटी
सर,
किसी ना
यस सर।
किसी थॉट से, या कुछ
करेक्ट,
आप सोशल मीडिया में देख लेते थे, या
करेक्ट,
कुछ और
करेक्ट
रीजन
सर,
से। तो आज
करेक्ट सर।
किस स्टेट में है अभी
सर
आफ्टर
अभी
दिस 8-9 सेशंस?
75% I am out of it, sir.
ग्रेट,
Mostly
ग्रेट।
75 to 80% of I am out of it. And
So this was when we were doing the sessions. We were done with 8 sessions, and this was the ninth one. And it happened around March, April kind of time frame, early April or March kind of time frame. And I've checked with him like just 1 or 2 weeks back, and he was doing fantastically. Not even a one episode of any anxiety or anything which came back. Nothing.
जब मेरे थॉट्स मेरे कंट्रोल में है, जो पहले थॉट्स डराते थे, अभी वो थॉट्स उतने डराते नहीं है। थॉट्स तो आते हैं बट उतने डराते नहीं है जैसे पहले डराते थे सर। सो
देखिए,
दिस इज ए बिग
थॉट्स को वैसे भी
ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन।
कोई भी बंद नहीं कर सकता, बिकॉज थॉट्स
करेक्ट
आपके
सर,
लास्ट डे तक सभी को आते हैं। बट जब
करेक्ट
हम
सर,
उनसे डरना बंद कर देंगे, वो रिस्पॉन्ड करना बंद कर देंगे, माइंड अपने आप
राइट सर,
छोड़ता चला जाएगा अब उसको।
करेक्ट।
जैसे आपके
हाँ
अब
जी, हाँ जी,
75% वो छोड़ चुके हैं, तो माइंड से जो
करेक्ट सर,
डर आता था अब आप छोड़ चुके हो। अब नहीं डरोगे और कुछ दिन, तो ये बिल्कुल जीरो हो जाएगा। इट
करेक्ट
विल
सर।
बी
आई एम वर्किंग
टोटली
ऑन
फ्री।
दैट सर। यस सर, आई एम वर्किंग ऑन दैट।
ग्रेट,
And yes, sir, I'm doing good progress and I'm working on everything.
great, great, great,
Correct, sir.
great. So thank you, Eddie. Thank you for the feedback.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And big thank
Thanks.
you for
Yeah.
taking me out of this.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. So this was an like a testimonial. Somebody was saying about the heart issue, right? So you can check on this one. I want to hear it again, hear it. But as I said, we checked with him after 1 month of completing the sessions, and he was doing fantastic. Okay. Hello, sir. Why am I feeling uncomfortable and sweating in the morning time? So, Gorinaji, it's you who can tell this. I can't tell you why you are feeling uncomfortable and sweating, because this is just you are seeing outside. There are things which are going inside. That's why you are feeling that. तो you need to go deep and understand why you are feeling that. क्या चल रहा है अंदर जिसकी वजह से ये आ रहा है सब. Nobody else can tell you कि why I am feeling this. Why is always with you. It's your in your head, what you are thinking, what situation has happened with you. Okay. Yes. Hello sir, why I am feeling this. Yes, so this we come to an end of the questions. I hope the sessions are helping you, and next tomorrow and day after you will benefit from them. All right, so it's already 9:30. We have taken around 2.5 hours. So hope to see you tomorrow and day after. So thank you very much guys for joining. Thank you. Namaskar. Thank you.